What is up, guys? It's Cody here. Back with episode 4 of Monotony But Mostly Madness. Today, we have Jared and Dan. Jared, you probably remember from the sea shanty episode. Dan, if you're far enough back where you remember the audio only podcast, Dan was on a couple of those. I I can't even begin to explain just how absolutely chaotic this episode is, but in such a great way. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know if I've ever laughed so hard doing a podcast. Like, I was in tears a couple times, and I thought it was really good. I think you guys will really enjoy it too. Um, just make sure stick around to the end. There's some bloopers and some parts that didn't make it into the main body of the podcast, but I clipped them in at the end. As always, make sure hit that like button, subscribe. If you got friends that you think might enjoy it, send it their way. If you have any ideas, suggestions for topics, or anything that you want to see done a little differently, comment below. If you've got me on any of the social medias, one, they'll be linked below. Two, just let me know, and we can definitely try to get those changed around, or we can bring those topics up next time. I am really hoping to start building up a bit of a catalog, to be able to upload every couple weeks instead of doing this once every few months thing, because it truly is, for me, so enjoyable to sit down and just bullshit. For there was over 2 hours of footage for this episode, and we cut it down to, I think, an hour and 18 minutes. So there's always a lot, and it's a lot of fun. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. On to this episode of Monotony But Mostly Madness.
Welcome back to another episode of Monotony But Mostly Madness. Down below me here, you'll see Jared. You'll probably remember Jared from the Sea Shanty Shenanigans episode. To my left, it's to my left.
Well,
we're
to
gonna
the
go.
right if
We're
you're
gonna go
looking
this
at the-
way.
No, you did it backwards.
Fuck.
That
To
way.
the other side of me, to parallel to the one side, whichever side it might be. That's Daniel. For those of you who didn't listen to any of the audio shit, this is Daniel.
I mean, it didn't matter if you listened to the audio; you couldn't hear what I was fucking saying, anyways.
Yeah, man sounded like he
Shout
was
out to the Marvel
underwater,
episode.
but yeah, we'll just
1960s cup and string.
we'll just skip
Woo!
past that here. So like I said, you guys remember Jared. Dan's I like to call him Dan the meme man. He's turned into a bit of an Amish gentleman here with the beard. Looks very good. Almost reminiscent of McAvoy in that Narnia movie. So basically a senator.
Why'd you say it like that? Narnia movie.
It's the
Well, was
first one.
it the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or was it one of the
Yeah,
other
you
two?
nailed
that I
it, you
can't
dimwit.
fucking
He was
remember?
he was in both.
Was there two or was there three? Because I thought there was three.
There's
There was
three.
Voyage
Third
of
one's
Voyage of
really
the
bad.
Dawn Treader, and there was
There's three.
the Lion, the Witch,
Prince
and the Wardrobe.
It's Prince Caspian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
It's
know
the
what?
best-
I remember like
best
when I
one.
saw that one for the first time,
true.
like that man's hair made me jealous.
Yeah, no, the Prince Caspian one is the best one because there's a huge fucking battle scene with
That's true.
with fucking minotaurs in it. It's great.
Wait,
That is-
while we're on the topic of like fucking Narnia here, why has Netflix or like Amazon or one of those major streaming services not adapted that into a series yet?
Because it's
That's
Catholic
true.
smut. It's literally just the Bible. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, but I mean, like
The
make it-
lion is Jesus. Come on, man.
He's got
I-
a point.
The lion is Jesus. Come on.
I'm
pretty
gonna level with
obvious.
you here. I went to fucking Catholic school growing up, and I did not fucking know that. So that's fucking news to me.
You also went to
Um,
Drumheller. I'm shocked you know anything.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but okay, but yeah, you're right. But I do
can't talk
feel like
shit.
it could be picked up by like one of the streaming services. It could make a pretty okay. Anyways, we'll move on here because I feel like this is a battle I'm not gonna fucking win.
Are
Um,
those movies on any streaming service?
Good question.
That's a
Here,
good
let me-
question.
let me
It's
look. I'll
20th
look right
Century
now.
Fox, if I remember correct, wasn't it?
Disney owns them.
Yeah, but was it not
what I
Fox
assumed.
that made the
Yes.
movies? So it
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
on Disney Plus.
Hang on, I'm looking right now. Got my Xbox set up
Hours
right in front of me here.
I
later.
heard that.
Oh, come on, internet, don't fuck me. Oh, it's fucking me. Please load.
I mean, I'll fuck you later if you want, but
Oh, Disney Plus is fucking me now, so it's
It's
okay.
it's on Disney Plus. It's
okay.
alright.
Thank you, Dan. We'll
Yeah.
we'll move on.
Mhm.
So now that we've covered that basis of where you guys can stream the Chronicles of Narnia movies,
Very important.
let's move on here.
Sure.
I'm gonna rewatch them and take a closer look now, knowing that they're Catholic smut, as Jared so eloquently phrased it.
Tune in next time for a review.
Your guys' homework is to watch all 3 of the
Cody,
Narnia movies.
Don't make me do that.
I expect I
Don't make me do
expect a
that.
review. I expect a review. I will have my thoughts written down.
Hey, what happened last time we did movie reviews of a series, Cody? What happened last time we did that?
It's
I don't know.
unreleased.
Maybe it'll never see the light of day.
It's unreleased. We have
Deleted footage.
We have 2 hours of footage. It's really good stuff, guys. You're never gonna see it though because the audio didn't record. I mean, I'd be down to do it like a 1970s kung fu movie and dub it.
I'm not dubbing everything I said.
No. Like I'll take Dan. You can take me.
Mhm,
Dan can
mhm.
take you, and
Oh.
we can just and then you and me can agree on the Winter Soldier, and Dan can go fuck himself. Or
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll be voicing Dan, so I can just change Dan's opinion.
But then Dan can change. Fuck, I think we're still fucked here.
It's true.
What I was thinking we could do is maybe later this year, like after the new Spider-Man comes out, we can revisit that list. Hopefully, I
That
have
comes out in December, doesn't it?
December 17th, I do believe, if I remember
Yes.
correct.
Did they give a date for that?
They did. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
shit.
it's the 17th of December.
And then Shang-Chi comes out next month.
Next
That'll be
week,
good.
Next week.
next
Well, it's
Friday.
next month.
Next week is next month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dipshit.
I was correct. Fuck you.
No, next month. Fuck off.
Fuck you. I live in
But,
month to month.
I actually am talking to one of my buddies here in Drum, and he's going to build me a proper PC where we can not have to deal with the bullshit of using a MacBook to do this.
So
So
why don't you just build it yourself?
First of all, why do you own a Mac? Fucking garbage.
Also true.
why do I own a Mac? Because I was using it a lot for it is. I do really like iMovie for editing, because it's free.
Okay.
And that's
That's
pretty
fair.
much it. It's less than any of the other good editors out there.
Well, I guess that is something you and my beard have in common. Then you both had it right.
Yes.
I will say Macs are the best for audio editing and video editing.
Yeah, and I would like to eventually turn this into both a video and an audio podcast, but audio on a legitimate streaming service like either Apple or Spotify, because then you can.
SoundCloud, hit me up.
Yeah, where's your $100 million deal? Come on, Joe Rogan.
You guys, I have a SoundCloud account. If you'd like to listen to any of the previous episodes, they are all there, all 4 of them, because that's all you can upload before you have to pay. Okay, so anyways, what's going on, guys? What's new in life? Jared, you still got a fuck ton of that shit in your nose, or what's going on here?
You mean semen?
I was thinking the black cocaine from the mines.
Oh, the Coke. Yeah. So I got a story about that. So when you're working up here, you get kind of into a rhythm where you just talk in slang. You know, Coke it's Coke, right? It's the fucking build up from bitumen refining.
Yeah.
That you get in the mines and in the fucking refinery. So a lot of it gets up your fucking nose if you're just walking around breathing it. So you got Coke up your nose. And again, I've been up here for 2 months now, basically. I hadn't seen anyone. But last week on my day off, I went and seen my family. And I kept complaining about having Coke up my nose, not realizing that my mother didn't know what Coke is.
Okay, I've only met your mom once, but I can just imagine the fucking look on her face.
Yeah,
I got so much
disappointment.
Coke up my nose right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, she was probably wondering why the Coke was black and not white, but
That's
a
like
little different.
like Mexican black tar heroin. That's like Mexican black tar cocaine.
Yeah. See, and the thing is, I gotta get these COVID tests up here every week. I gotta get a little swab up my nose. I guarantee you, she did it today. I did it tonight before the podcast. I watched her pull that thing out of my nose. It came out just black. Any COVID that was on that swab is dead. Like that coke just zaps that test. There's no way it's accurate.
So in the what we're gonna title here, for those of you who are familiar with Bob Dylan, he had the Basement tapes, and they were like the missing albums. We're gonna title the Marvel ranking video "The Basement Tapes of
no.
Monotony But Mostly Madness," but they're never gonna come out. They were put in the basement, and then the basement flooded, lit on fire. There was a mudslide. It's gone forever. But during the filming of the podcast, Jared had to fucking dipsy doodle to go get a vid test, and he comes back and he's like, "Man, all they pulled out of my nose was just black shit."
It's true.
But fuck, no, that's yeah. I know if I told my mom I was doing coke, that'd be one fucking thing. I got a tin of vanilla mango snooze. That's
Schnooters.
which is the powdered tobacco that you just like, inhale. So I'm at the fucking bar with a whole bunch of my friends, and the nice thing about like the fucking snooze shit is you can do it in a bar and get a mild head rush, and you don't have to go outside to have a smoke or put a fucking lip in or whatever. So we're fucking playing pool, and I'm fucking slamming beers. I got this fucking tin, and every 2 seconds I'm fucking popping the lid off, and I'm fucking taking a hound, and I'm like, and I'm fucking walking around the bar. I got the shit all over my mustache. It's up the side of my fucking face. And one of my friends comes up to me, and she's like, "Is that cocaine?" And I'm like, "What? No." I'm like, "That's not cocaine." And she's like, "Oh, it looks like you're doing coke." And I'm like, "No, it's tobacco." And she's like, "Well, you keep just walking around and just going like taking a little mound of stuff and just going like," and it looks like you're doing coke. Next day, I woke up and my nose, like I blow out like a fucking loogie like that of fucking tobacco. It was not good, and I haven't touched it since. So I'm like, that's fucking nasty. But how about you, Dan? What's new and good on the colony there?
Not much has changed, honestly. Just work. Work's been slow as shit. Not.
Is it because of all the rain? You guys just can't get the ox and the plows in the field, or?
Of course, yes. The drought really tipped everything over, and then we got all this rain, so it's kind of a wombo combo,
The horse is drowned, unfortunately.
That's right. Yeah.
How much
After,
rain have you guys been getting up there?
I mean, we got a bit on Sunday, Monday, and then it's been fine since. Like, we haven't gotten anything since Monday.
How about up in Hood Mac there, Jared?
Oh, up in Hood Mac, she's been pretty fucking dry, buddy. The little rain we did get, it was like a toddler was pissing on you. It just wasn't much.
I'm not gonna bite on that at all.
I don't know if I've ever had a toddler piss on me, or that if I ever want to have a toddler piss on me. Ever. Like, I don't care if this is my child or it's like some kid at the park. If a toddler pisses on me, I'm gonna fucking drop the gloves. Like, that kid get knocked the fuck out. Jesus.
Hey, listen, man. Sometimes it's just what it's like. I don't know what to tell you.
That's that's a good way to put it. It was like a toddler was pissing on you. I'm gonna throw that in the fucking repertoire here.
Wasn't much.
So I know you guys kind of know, but I'm gonna tell it for the folks on the podcast here. So I last week and weekend I was house sitting farm sitting. So the people I was house sitting for live out of town, not by far, 25-30 minutes. They got 6 cows. 4 of which are orphan calves, so they have to be bottle fed twice a day.
And 2 of which you fucked.
And those were the
I was
pigs.
gonna say you bottle feed yourself, so what's any different?
Yeah, come on, man.
I just suck my titties, man. There's a difference.
Can you self? Is that a loophole?
Let me just hop on Pornhub real quick here. I'm sure I can find it.
Let's look this up real quick.
But is this a loophole? Like, can you just survive off of your own self entity?
Well, I mean, that'd be like drinking your own piss. Eventually, you can only do it so much.
I was gonna say, like, if you're got your titty up and you're just like sucking on it, eventually there's not going to be enough protein to produce more milk, right? Like that's going to be how it works.
But is it though?
I mean,
I don't know. Someone call Bear Grylls. I'm sure he's done it.
I'm like the opposite of Willem Dafoe. Like I'm not a scientist myself, but
Shout out new Spider-Man trailer.
Whoop, whoop.
Shout out.
True.
So I can't say, but I feel like that would not work. But so you got, like I said, they got 6 cows, 4 of which are orphan calves, so bottle fed twice a day, 4 pigs, and like I don't know, dozen and a half fucking cluckers, cats and dogs. But so the other night, like the one night there, I went out to feed them, and they had basically, so you feed the 4 calves, and you got 2 hands and 4 bottles, so it's kind of a fucking like you guys got to eat your fucking milk jugs first, and then you 2 cucks, and then you basically throw in half a fucking straw bale, and you have to get in there, and well, you don't even have to get in there. You have to give them a fucking bucket of oats and a bucket of barley. So whatever, I go feed the calves, go fucking grab a bale of straw, and go over. Well, their fucking trough tote thing that you fucking throw the straw in is upside down. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I fucking walk over to the fence. I fucking hop over the fence, get in there. And I'm fucking like bent over, and I fucking flip this thing over, which was a lot fucking heavier than I thought. I expect to be like a goddamn Rubbermaid container from Walmart where you can fucking 2-finger that cunt. And it was not. It had to be like, like 35, 40 pounds, which I mean isn't that heavy, but when that mass is spread out over like a 4-foot by 3-foot section, it gets to be kind of awkward. So I fucking flip it over and I slam it against the fence, and I turn around and I come eye to eye with this fucking cow who is named Supper, who's this big fucking monster cow. And I look and I'm like, oh fuck. And it fucking like takes a step and like swings its head down, picks me up under my fucking ribs, picks me up, and then just fucking dummies me about 4 feet. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
And that's why we call you Supper.
I'm like, I like looked at it and I'm like, I will fucking eat you. I don't even care. So whatever. I like fucking run over. They got a fucking like pallet thing that they throw the oats in. I like slam it against the fence, fucking jump over. The fucking cow's sitting there and it's fucking like fucking doing the old fucking scraping the ground. I'm like, this motherfucker wants to kill me. So fuck, whatever. I finished feeding them, go feed the pigs. I fucking hate pigs. Pigs are disgusting creatures. I haven't looked at pigs the same way since I saw fucking Snatch when I was like 12 years old, like the Guy Ritchie movie.
Never seen it.
Where he feeds the people to pigs. Also, there's that serial killer in Vancouver that fed all his victims to pigs because they leave no trace of remains.
I did hear about that.
So pigs make me uncomfortable. And then as I was like filling up their water trough the one day, and fuck, do they smell when it's 40 degrees outside and you're in there? It's like, you can't get away from it. You just smell like it for the whole day. And so I'm filling up the water, and one of the pigs was nibbling on my knees. One of the fucking chickens took the fucking button off the top of my fucking hat, brand new fucking hat. I like walked in there to like give it its like get the fucking eggs and fucking feed it, and it like and it like comes flying down, fucking like dome the top of me, and I'm like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. And I walk out of there and I take my hat off and I put it on the table, and I'm like, that cocksucker took the button off the top of my hat. So fucking $40 hat I bought on the fucking Friday. I was in Edmonton. It's fucked now. It's done. It's broken. The fucking it all peeled apart. It's fucked.
Yeah.
Goddamn chicken. Fuck that chicken, man.
Please don't.
Then the next night I had to go feed the cows again, and they had flipped they had pulled their barley trough into the middle, and I'm like, I got to get back in there. And this cow's giving me the fucking evil eyes, and it's sitting there. It's just like, its eyes are kind of doing the old like, kind of look like my ex-girlfriend actually. And
why? Because you fucked that too. I can only make so many cow fucking jokes.
No, I was meaning like the fact that they, they were both blue eyes, one blue east, one blue west, but
oh man.
So I fucking hop in there. I'm getting ready to hop in there, so I'm like, okay, so this cow is not fucking moving. So here's old Cody. They got a fence. Like I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm pretty lanky. I'm leaning over the top of this fence, trying to push this fucking full-grown cow out of the way, so I can open the fence to get in there to fucking pull the trough over to get them their fucking food. Because now I'm pissed off because I finished my beer trying to fucking wait for this cow to move, and he did not move. And so I'm fucking standing there, and I'm like leaning over the top, and I'm like trying to push this cow. Cows are hard to push, man. Cow tipping is 100% has to be fucking impossible. Like logistically, it can't happen. They're fucking impossible to move. But finally, I'm like, fuck, this cow ain't moving. So there's this hose clamp that's holding the fence. So I take the hose clamp off, and I undo the chain link and open the fence, and I like step in, and this cow fucking spins around, and it gives the old like, and it fucking takes a step, and I'm like, ka-chunk. This is it. I'm so pissed off. So I'm gonna fucking hop over the fence real quick, slide this over, and then hop back over the fence. I will do it like a fucking ninja. So I like take a bit of fucking straw, and I like throw it on the one side of the fucking fence, and I'm like, I'm gonna go over to the other side, hop in, pull it, get out. So I throw the hay in this fucking cow. He just fucking runs over there. He's like eating it and fucking shit like that. I fucking run back over. I have this all on this whole fucking saga on video here, because I'm like, if I get fucking launched again, I want this on video, because this shit'll go viral, because I got fucking taken. So I fucking like run over. This cow fucking turns around, drops the hay, follows me around the corner. I'm like, motherfucker. So I followed around, and then I fucking I take a step on the fence, and it comes at me, and I just started beating I just started punching it in the head. I'm just standing there. I'm like, get the fuck back, god damn it. And finally, it kind of like simmered down, because one of the calves went after the straw bale. So we went over and started fucking hitting the calf. And I'm like, I'm okay with this. It's not me, so it's not my problem anymore. This is out of my control. I'm not getting between two fucking cows. So I hop in there, pull the fucking trough over, and I like hop out, and I look down, and it's about fucking 2 feet from the fucking fence. I'm like, god damn it. Now the cow's over here waiting, because he wants his fucking oats and barley. So I like step on it, and I'm hugging the fence post with my crotch, and I'm leaning over trying to drag it the last 2 feet. Meanwhile, getting fucking headbutted by the cow. So finally I get it done. It's all on video. I will figure out some way to get it fucking included in here, just to see me getting headbutted by a cow.
Hell
But
yeah.
it was a good time. That whole time though, from a Tuesday night to the Wednesday morning, I went out on the Wednesday morning to feed the cows at 4:30. And when I walked out and looked at the rain gauge, and it started raining at 6:30 on the Tuesday night, we got 1.3 inches. Like, that's a fucking lot of rain. That's more rain than we had all
That's
the
pretty
rest
good.
of the year fucking combined
Yeah.
in less than 24 hours.
For Drumheller, that's quite a lot.
For this year, it is, man. Like, I was talking to one farmer there, and he's like, so between May and August, we had 6 or 7 tenths of rain, and we've had almost double that this month. And it's fucking,
Oh.
it's too late. As one of my customers at work so eloquently put it, well, you know what? We've gone through a drought. We've got locusts. Pretty soon, the Holy Spirit's gonna come down and take my firstborn son. Next thing you know, the trumpets are gonna sound, the heavens are gonna open up, the white combines are gonna come, take my field, and Jesus is gonna save all the Christians. And so basically, from what I'm getting is, I think we're in the beginning stages of the rapture. Christian smut, welcome to Narnia.
Hell yeah.
What
it's about.
Yeah, that's right. Do you guys have any big plans like coming up? I know Chasing Summer's coming pretty soon, Dan. Are you
Chasing Summer's tonight and tomorrow.
Oh,
I thought it was next weekend, but okay.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You're not even gonna see DJ Diesel.
I know. Tell me about it. That's the whole reason why I wanted to go too. If I didn't work tomorrow, I 100% would have been there. I would have left after work tonight and missed most of it. But
When does DJ Diesel play?
I believe he plays tomorrow.
Could you
yeah.
imagine getting a fucking like mosh? Do you call it a mosh pit in EDM?
Yeah, there's still mosh pits.
Yeah, can you imagine getting a fucking mosh pit with Shaquille O'Neal?
So
Mr.
Oh,
Kazam
no.
himself.
I don't know how versed y'all are in the EDM and like festivals and shit. So I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but there's a video of Shaq in Tomorrowland, which I believe this is the Tomorrowland that's hosted in Belgium, of him mosh pitting in a crowd.
That's right, and he's huge. He's way
Yes, and
bigger than
he's like a
everyone.
solid foot above everybody, and he's just going hard in
He's
like a
just
wife
bulldozing
beater.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it honestly looks like when you have a create a character in a video game in a cutscene. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, it
Honestly,
just does
though,
not fit in.
the problem is I know for a fact his music wouldn't even be that good, but it would
It's
just be the
not.
atmosphere, the
It's just
fact.
like,
It's the same thing with like Steve Aoki. So when I went to my first Chasing Summer, Steve Aoki was there, and his whole set was like subpar,
but he
like
threw a
not
cake.
real great. But the whole atmosphere and the crowd like losing their fucking mind, and yes, he did throw cake. That whole atmosphere was the best part of that the entire time
Yeah,
because everybody lost their shit.
Yeah.
But no, I was planning on going to Chasing had I not worked this weekend.
So like, what's that fucking guy's name? He's like a DJ, and he did that song with Vitas at Tomorrowland. Is it
Good
Timmy
question.
Trumpet?
What are we talking the meme song that I'm thinking it is? Because if so, yeah, that's Timmy Trumpet.
Yeah, man, that
Shout
shit
out.
was fucking.
Shout
that
out
shit
to me, Trumpet.
fucking gold, man. Vitas got fucking fat. Like,
Oh yeah.
they squeeze him in that goddamn
Oh, yeah.
tinfoil suit, and man looked like he was gonna
Yeah.
fucking blow it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those things.
God,
Like,
how old is he now? He's got to be getting up there.
Vitas?
I would
Yeah.
probably guess mid-40s.
I'd say 50s, 100%.
Man, look him up. Hang
Really?
on.
That'd be my guess. He looks old. Well, he's got those fucking crow's eyes and shit. Maybe he's like 30 and he's just had a hard life. Fucking Russia.
Well, he is 42.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it was pretty close.
they're pretty close. I wasn't. I've never been to like an EDM concert or festival or anything, but I think it'd be a good time. I feel like the atmosphere, even opposed to the music, could just be kind of different. Like that whole rave.
Oh yeah. I
But-
mean, so like I've been to a few like sound waves. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys know. I'm assuming everybody.
Yeah, it's
knows
where
what
everybody
those are.
pisses in the pool at West Ed.
So
It's
okay,
it's a community urinal.
Has anyone
The-
drowned yet?
not that I know of, but the problem is like
They keep that under the wraps.
the water is literally at max up to like your knee. No matter like as far as you can go is up to your knee. The water is fucking gross because I know 2 people personally that have gotten eye infections from the water.
No.
Yeah. But like going to like Chasing was like a totally different like different experience compared to like Soundwaves because like Soundwaves even the headliners that I went to for Soundwave, so like my first Soundwave I went to Galantis, which is a pretty big name, and he's very like house and EDM and stuff. He was good, like that was an awesome set, but like Chasing Summer was a totally different feel. Even because the crowds were bigger, that's a huge aspect too. Like Chasing Summer was packed for the amount
Yeah.
like the room that it was. And people were super friendly.
I remember seeing pictures and videos and stuff because my ex-girlfriend at the time was at one of the Chasing Summers, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that kind of looks like fun. Thanks for the invite. Go fuck yourself. But I'm not bitter. Like one thing I gotta say too though is there's like certain festivals where you get just a totally different vibe because like I've been to like country festivals, like I've been to like Country Thunder and stuff,
Yeah.
and like it's a good time, like they have good bands playing. But I went down to a country festival in between Whitefish and Kalispell in Montana in 2019 in the summer.
That's when you got your donut tattoo, wasn't it?
No, that's when I got the UFO tattoo. The donut
Oh, that's
tattoo
right.
was as a result of a Facebook tattoo generator, and I thought it was fucking hilarious.
No.
There you go. Well, I got a fucking donut on my wrist.
Thanks, Zuckerberg.
Thanks, Marky Mark. Marky Mark and the Facebook bunch. I went down to this festival in the States And I mean, okay, yeah, they didn't have a fucking Keith Urban or Blake Shelton. I mean, I think the headliner for that show was Dwight Yoakam, which I mean, Dwight Yoakam's classic country twangy yodely shit. But it was really good, but it was a completely different vibe. There was a ton of young people. There's a lot of older people, but you could fucking dance. Everybody, like someone would come up, like, oh, you want to dance? You could dance with somebody. It was just fun. And that was a good time. And it's funny the festivals work like that. And it seems like a lot of festivals too have gotten to a point, especially with the way social media is, have just become a way to get a fucking Instagram pic more so than actually going to enjoy the festival itself. Like I see more pictures from Soundwave than I do Chasing Summer, and I think that's because it's just that it's not even prestige. It's just the vibe that a picture how you can edit a picture to make yourself look better. But that was one of my questions here. My next question is, and I got thinking about this tonight because when I was talking to one of my buddies, and he said something about a really large man of a lesser intelligence level. I got thinking about Leroy from the Black Ops zombie map. Was it Black Ops 2? Was it Black Ops 2 or was it Black Ops that had that?
Black Ops 2 and it was buried.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 or 3?
No, it was Black Ops 2 because I didn't play Black Ops 3.
Black.
I have no memory of Leroy.
You don't remember Leroy?
You gotta shoot that past me again, big man.
Oh,
Leroy, so it was like when
man.
it was in the zombie map where you went down into like the mines underground.
You started off in a
up top on a shaft
in a rig.
Yeah,
and there was a hole in it, and as you survived up top in this it's like the smallest spawn for any zombies map.
Yeah,
and
it's literally like
just like a square. Yeah, it's a square walkway. But when you drop
Oh,
down, it's a whole like underground.
No,
it's like a
I got
western
you.
town. Yeah. And then
no.
Leroy was like that guy, and you could like
The
give him
fucking
candy
the
and
man
shit,
child.
and he would fucking like pick out. You'd like fucking throw zombies and shit.
Yeah, he was like
but
Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah, and it just got me
Yes.
thinking. What's your guys' favorite zombie map all time?
Transit.
Transit's a solid one.
I like Transit.
Oh. I gotta look up the name. I know what map it is. I just don't remember the
Which
name,
game?
Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah, fuck, I don't remember that. Transit was good. I remember Transit was at the like one of my peaks of playing Call of Duty. Like because that was Black Ops 2 was Transit, right?
Black Ops 3 was Transit.
No, it was Black Ops 2.
No, it was definitely 2.
And that was at
I'm
my
gonna look it
peak,
up.
and I remember playing Transit a fucking metric
It fucking
shit
was
ton.
too. Jesus.
But yeah, I don't know. I got thinking about Leroy and that map. I think is supremely underrated as a zombie map.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 was Transit.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Shows how fucking old I am. God damn.
But what map were you thinking of there,
Well,
or Dan?
now that I thought that it was Black Ops 3, I think I might have picked a Black Ops 2 map.
Might have did a fucking
Origins. So this was the map with the giant robots, and this is where they introduced the staffs.
Oh, is that the one that had the fucking like dragon shit? Like that was like
Negative.
No.
Nope. No. So Origins, the Easter egg showed Kid. Oh, who the fuck was the kid?
Kid Rock.
It
was Kid Rock.
Negative.
Rich the Kid? Come on, don't leave me hanging here.
I'll find it because I don't want to fuck this up because it was.
It was fucking Billy the Kid.
No. Negative. I don't
Kid
want to fuck it up because it was one of my
Kid
favorite
Leroy?
fucking favorite Easter eggs. You guys are fucking trolls.
Okay, that's
hope
coming from you.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Get the fuck out of here. Man's the biggest fucking troll I know.
Hey, I am not.
Okay, calm down, Milk Crate.
No, you are
the government put
100%
those in the
biggest
hood.
fucking troll I know. That's not even. It's not even a fucking. It's not even a question, man.
Yeah, I might be all right.
Just maybe.
So you get to see Samantha, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
also get to see Richtofen.
Oh yeah.
Why can I not remember this one?
So it's just like a desolate bunker, and you're just running through fucking trenches for majority of it. And there's giant fucking robots that step
Yeah.
on you and shit. And then there's a tank that rolls around. But that one is 100% my favorite.
Which one was the one? Because there was one where you're like in a skyscraper too. Was there not?
Dreisendrach? The one that you're in the skyscraper is different. Okay.
Because that's the one like in Shanghai. Was it not in Shanghai?
Yes. Yeah.
What was it called?
I have no memory of Black Ops 3. I didn't play much of it.
Was that Black Ops 3 though?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, maybe I did play Black Ops 3. I don't remember it, but maybe I did.
That one was Rise, and that was Black Ops 2. What the fuck?
Why
is everything on Black Ops 2? Why do I
Black
not
Ops
remember
2 was
this?
fucking god tier, man.
It's the best game, that's why.
remember?
Black Ops 2
zombies wise, yes.
I mean, like personally, I mean, I still think the fucking just based on fucking Leroy himself, I think the Western one, which name has already fucking slipped my mind.
Buried
is Buried.
My favorite map that I cannot remember the name.
The one with Leroy. That one's my favorite.
Honestly,
that one or
two
Transit. I mean, Transit was a lot of fun, just because, I mean, the amount of times that fucking something would happen and you'd get fucking left off the bus.
Yeah, and you gotta run through the storm.
Yeah, and it was just a fucking gong show, and I shit my pants on that map a lot of times because you'd fucking turn around and there'd be one of those little fucking Voldemort after Harry dies guys fucking chasing after you, and it'd be like, ah!
Actually, honestly, any of the Black Ops 2 zombie maps were fucking.
Run me through some of them again, because I'm trying to remember.
All of the Black Ops 2 maps were Transit, because that's what came with launch, and then you got Nuketown Zombies if you bought the season pass.
Nuketown Zombies, I forgot about that.
Then you had Die Rise, which was the Shanghai Towers.
Yeah.
You also had Mob of the Dead, which was
Mob of
Alcatraz.
the Dead. I forgot him. And you had fucking Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
That one was fucking god tier. That one's good too. I forgot about that.
Bro, what's Ray Liotta up to these days? Come on. Just gonna run over him like that?
Ever since I can remember, I wanted to be a gangster.
And then you had Buried and Origins.
Yeah.
And that was it for that.
Yeah. Black Ops 2 had some good fucking man. Do you guys still have Black Ops 2?
I do. I have it right fucking here.
So what I'm hearing is we should play zombies on Black Ops 2.
I also have Black Ops 2 on my shelf.
Mine is somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere.
Always within reach.
The dragon map that I thought you were talking about was Dreisendrach.
No, that's another one that I was thinking of, but I don't know if I've ever played that one, but I remember seeing like
it's a snow map with dragon.
I remember seeing like videos, I think, because that was on not Cold War. Was that Advanced Warfare? No, it was Black Ops 3.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I did play Black Ops 3. I can't remember.
Black Ops 3 was Shadows of Evil, which was what's the best way to describe this? You were almost in like a super like old style town. There was like a river that ran through it, or like a drain through the middle of the town, and it was like super old school, like casino-ish, almost like 70s themed.
Yeah.
That was Shadows of Evil, I believe. The Giant, I don't remember that one. Der Eisendrach, which is that snow fucking dragon one.
Yeah.
Or it's just a snow one. I don't know. Zetsubo Noshima, I believe, was a fucking remake of a map.
I definitely did not play Black Ops 3.
Garad Krovi is a dragon map.
Okay.
For sure.
Can we just put some respect to the zombie maps from World at War? Because like as hokey as they are now, like looking back at them, there were some good ones. Like I remember on the first Black Ops when they came out with the map pack that had all the original zombies maps from World at War. That was fucking hype. Like to play Kino and Knockaround Toten again, like that shit was good.
That's true.
And can we also talk about like, do you remember in like World at War, like man, that trench gun was so fucking OP.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Or you get Hitler's buzzsaw, the MG42.
Sure.
And then the ray gun, of course.
Hitler's buzzsaw.
You've never heard it called that? Seriously, no, that was a common name for it. Was Hitler's buzzsaw because it goes bzzz and it kills a lot of people.
Oh my god. No, I've never heard a gun called Hitler's fucking buzzsaw before.
Dude, I'm not fucking with you. Look it up right now. Hitler's buzzsaw. It'll come up. The MG42.
I don't want to look that up. I might get fucking put on a no-fly list. Like,
Oh, come on. I'm already on a bunch of those. Here, I'll look it up for you.
I don't know what good it does me. I won't be able to fucking see it, Jared.
You say that.
Yeah,
MG42 right there. 7.92 by 57 millimeter Mauser.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is I don't know about you guys, but lately I've been super into cooking. Big into it. And I just was wondering what your guys' favorite cookbooks were. Personally,
Cookbooks.
I'm a big company's coming man myself.
Is there any other cookbooks aside like personal ones though? Like, no,
Yeah.
seriously, what other company makes cookbooks aside Companies Coming? Aside like the chefs,
Gordon
and
Ramsay.
shit like that. Well, I just said that.
Just said chefs. Come on. Like Anthony Bourdain counts as that.
Hey, he fucking
All
killed
those.
himself. Put some respect.
Well, how was I disrespectful to Anthony Bourdain? I didn't
No, wait,
say
yeah.
this dude's dead. This motherfucker's dead. This dude died in Paris.
Wait. On a
imagine
side
dying in
note, do you guys
Paris
think
like this.
Anthony Bourdain looks kind of like he could be a bizarro version of Jeffrey Epstein?
It's because they were linked.
It's almost like neither of them killed themselves.
What about Kurt Cobain?
I like how you said he's the bizarro version of Jeffrey Epstein, not that Jeffrey Epstein is the bizarro version of him.
I mean, you could fucking paint it with whatever brush you want. They look like they could like. It's like in Scooby-Doo, Ghoul School, where Shaggy and Scooby get pulled into the mirror.
You did not just bring up Ghoul School.
Yes, I did. And listen to me, I'm making a point here. Okay. And it's like they pull their mirror selves out, and then like the only difference is like Mirror Shaggy's hair is like a little bit more disheveled. He's got like pointy eyebrows and red eyes, like,
and isn't his
and a red shirt?
Yeah, his shirt's red. Yeah, I remember that.
That's like the difference between Epstein and fucking Anthony Bourdain right there.
Oh, and then they drive the monster car. I remember that,
dude. And those brownies in Ghoul School. Man, those brownies looked
hell yeah,
so good. I was always disappointed because like I watched
love
them,
those
like, man, I want
cartoon
some
brownies.
Cartoon bananas as well.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I was having a stroke and I couldn't figure something out.
What were you trying to figure out?
I was back on the zombies thing. I couldn't remember. There was the map where they had that movie producer as like the boss.
George Romero.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what the fuck that map was called.
That was on Black Ops, the first Black Ops, and it was the one next to the ocean.
It was.
There's a lighthouse.
Yes.
And I can't remember the name of it, but I remember the map, and I remember George Romero because I met George Romero.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I was at Comic-Con in Calgary, and we're like walking through like the autograph hall, and I was like walking, and there's this like booth with no people lined up, and I looked, and I'm like, holy fuck, that's George Romero. He's just fucking sitting there, this fucking old guy with like a fucking balding white ponytail and like these goddamn glasses that take up 2/3 of his fucking face. And I walked up and I gave him $20 and I got a picture. Actually, it's in the other room right there, signed by George Romero. Sat there with him for about 45 minutes and talked to him. And not one other person came up, and I got a picture with him.
Okay, hang on a fucking second. So you're telling me the world-renowned director George Romero had literally nothing better to do than to sit in Calgary, Alberta at some shitty Comic-Con hall and talk to you for 45 minutes for $20?
Yeah, man. Man, I've met a lot of people at Comic-Con, like Stan Lee.
That's
Clark
an impressive
Gregg, one. Who else? The guy that played Gimli, whose name I've already forgotten because obviously it was not that important.
Gimli, son of Gloin.
Son of Groin, I think you mean.
It's Gloin.
Groin, yeah, that's what I said.
Don't you dare.
Groin, yeah, that's what I said.
On his name.
Groin, that's what I said. I don't know. Do you guys not hear what I'm saying? Groin.
It has an L in it. I'm pretty sure, buddy.
Yeah, it's silent. Groin.
Mm-hmm.
Groin.
You really like groins, don't you?
Damn.
Yes. But anyways, what are your guys' favorite cookbooks?
Actually, I have a fucking I have a super comedic one that's kind of crude, and it just has a bunch of swears in it, and it's just
Oh.
like shit talking all the recipes as they make them. I don't know what the fuck it is or what it's called.
Do you not like companies coming, Dan? Or
I don't know. We're not gonna delve onto that one.
I
I
just
decline to comment.
wanted...
I think that's the legal term is I decline to comment.
If you would like to talk further, please contact my lawyer,
That's right.
Charlie Kelly, bird attorney. There's been a lot of crows around here lately.
Someone's been watching It's Always Sunny.
I finished season 11 today. So you guys, not you, Dan, Jared and Seth were down on July 24th, and they left on the
Don't give away my
25th.
details like that.
And and they I was like, man, I really want to watch It's Always Sunny, and these clowns are like, it's on Disney Plus. And I started watching it on the 25th when I woke up at fucking 4:30 in the morning. Or 4:30 in the afternoon, pardon me. Sorry, I didn't wake up till 4:30 in the afternoon, and I was so fucking trashed. And so since the 25th, so like 1 month, I have watched 11 seasons of It's Always Sunny.
God damn.
Jesus.
And man, I gotta say, that shit's fucking hilarious.
It's a good
Like,
show.
it's fucking, it's
Haven't watched
gold.
it.
There's so many good fucking memes out of that show.
Oh no, I dropped my monster condom for my magnum thong.
Suicide is badass.
I'm the trash man. I come out and I just start eating trash.
Just start eating garbage.
Charlie, stop drinking paint.
Mac, when did you get ripped?
Oh fuck. It's
It's
fucking-
rum ham.
fucking rum ham. Or
Milk steak.
they go
Milk
to
steak.
milk steak. Give me a milk
You should
steak.
know what that is.
Did you just say milk steak? Yeah. I'm just gonna put steak. No, a milk steak. I watch it and I will sit there and I will piss my pants and I will rewatch a scene like 40 times. Like the one where they go to the wedding and the guy laces the milk with bath salts. And then Charlie's sitting there, they're getting interviewed by the cops. He's like, zombies, you know, the thing about rats is they got cold eyes, black eyes, and once they get a taste for their own hinds. And then Dennis is like, are you doing this, Charlie? Are you doing the speech from Jaws? But I don't know how we got on the topic of It's Always Sunny there, but if you haven't watched it, it's gold. There's 8 seasons on Disney Plus, and all 14 of the other seasons are on FX now. So get that shit and watch it. So one thing that I was thinking about today, prior to the podcast, was you know, everybody has one of those shits, something that's happened to them that's nobody believes because it's too fucking bonkers, but it's so outlandish that our mere mortal minds could not construct it. Do you guys have one of those?
Nice build up, buddy.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have any government conspiracy shit, fucking Ruby Ridge type things to explain to you.
Okay.
I don't.
Hang on, let me think.
I don't.
I mean,
know.
I don't remember if were you there for the microwave cult at Nate, Dan, for a second here?
Yes, I was. That was yeah. All right.
Have
That
you
was-
heard-
That
have
was
you heard-
That was you and I.
Have you heard the story of the microwave cult, Jared?
Run it by me again. I vaguely remember it.
So we're sitting. It's after the second day of class at Nate. So the first day of actual class in second.
This was second. Yeah, this was
Yeah.
second year.
So we finish class. Dan, Seth, and myself go to the atrium. The natrium after class to go through our notes. We sit down for like 10 minutes. We fucking read through 2 pages of notes and we just end up sitting there bullshitting. And it was at the point, I do believe, when I think Seth was in the works for his apartment, right? For his new one.
Yeah.
So he had to
that's
go, he had to run to his truck to get something to photocopy or whatever. So he leaves. And at this point, it's just me and Dan sitting side by side
Yeah.
in the atrium. And we're on the far side, and basically it's got these tables that jut out from the wall. And then a little further down, there's a wall of microwaves. I don't know, maybe like what, 10, 12 microwaves? Like there's a
Well, I
fucking,
think it's 5 wide, and I think there's 2 high.
yeah, like there's a fuck ton of microwaves.
Yeah.
And then the wall, it kind of goes out, and there's like recycling cans, and then there's a glass wall, and then a door that goes out into the hallway. So we're fucking sitting there, and I'm sure this story has probably over time changed a little bit, but this is how I remember it. And I mean, Dan, you can kind of tell me if I'm remembering this correct. But so we're sitting there, we're bullshitting, and all of a sudden this fucking group of like 5+ guys come fucking funneling in to the atrium, and they run up to the microwave, and they're all kind of just like they're doing like this, and they're kind of like bouncing up and down like that. And you hear the old like boop 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 drone of a microwave. So we're sitting there, and as they're fucking standing there, they're kind of just like doing that fucking bouncing thing faster and faster, and beep, microwaves open. They fucking reach in and pull out Darude fucking Sandstorm.
What?
They reach into the microwave,
Wait.
and from inside the microwave, these fucking clowns pull out Darude Sandstorm.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
They reached in, and at full volume pulled something out playing Darude Sandstorm.
Oh, so like a phone was in there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like halfway through the song, or like, like the song, like it's like right at the beginning of the song.
Oh yeah.
But the microwave, boom, and they like reached in, and they pulled out, and Darude Sandstorm was playing. And they all fucking like funneled out. I'm pretty sure they're all like ooh, 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 as they're fucking running out.
They all walked out. Like they all walked out as a group.
Yeah.
But they left the song playing as they were walking away. That was the weird part.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fact that they pulled Darude Sandstorm out of fucking nowhere. It was the fact that they kept it on and they walked.
Yeah, but
out
it's
with
not like
it.
they were going like they were like gingerly walking. Like they were moving at a pretty quick. They were like almost running. Like
I'm just saying they had to summon it, and they only had a limited amount of time while it was playing. They had to get it done.
And then like Seth comes back,
Yeah.
and we're like, dude,
We're confused.
You're not gonna fucking believe this, man. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, what? What do we tell him? And he's like, oh, I'm pretty sure I saw. I'm like, that's walking down the hall.
He walked by him.
Walked by, and they're fucking blasting Darude Sandstorm. We're like, man, we fucking watched those guys conjure fucking Darude out of a microwave, like just out of fucking no. They're a goddamn cult. Man, I don't know what kind of black fucking magic they're doing, but they fucking pulled Darude Sandstorm out of that goddamn nuclear box.
I actually totally forgot that happened. I'm not even gonna lie. I totally had like blanked that from my memory. I didn't even remember it,
man,
until you said that we were at the Natrium. I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay.
I have told that story to so many people, and it's one of those ones where I tell the story, and it's over, and people look at me and they're like, no way that fucking happened. And I'm like, you have to believe me. I'm like, look at me. I do not have this fucking innate ability to fabricate this story of a group of men pulling Darude Sandstorm out of a microwave by some sort of fucking black magic. And they kind of sit there and they give you that blank stare of like, yeah, that's almost too crazy to make up. And I'm like, it's not almost too crazy to make. It's too fucking crazy to make up because the shit fucking happened.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my go-tos is the microwave cult.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
I've got one. I don't know if I've ever told you gentlemen this before, but I had a very small film career as a young boy. And I'm gonna read
Seth
you off the
has-
name
I
of
believe
some of my
has-
co-stars in said film.
Was it like a fucking skin flick, or
I mean, I hope not with this cast.
were you showing titties, or?
So, right off the bat, we got Patrick Swayze, the legend, Patrick Swayze. I was in a movie with him. You got Cameron Bright, Chris Kattan, Preston Lacey of Jackass fame, Carmen Electra, and Tim Curry. Banger
cast.
names. What a cast. I hear what you're saying. Now, this little flick goes by the title Christmas in Wonderland. It is a 2007 Christmas movie that was shot entirely within West Edmonton Mall and in the West End of Edmonton. Revolving around the plot is Patrick Swayze moved his family from the United States to Edmonton, Alberta for some fucking reason. And it's Christmas time. And, you know, he's kind of a broke dad. So he's like, you know what I'll do being a loving father? I'll take my children to West Ed with no money. So
Didn't even know this existed.
So the plot of this movie revolves around Preston Lacey as one of the bad guys with another actor. And they have counterfeit bills, and they're going around West Ed with this big sack of counterfeit bills like cartoon villains, spending it.
No fucking way, man.
I'm
No
not
fucking way.
fucking with you. This is the plot of the
You
movie.
are so no way, man.
This is the plot. I'm not fucking with you in any capacity. All right, so they're going around using the counterfeit bills, and eventually they fucking lose the bag. They drop it or something, and the kids find it, and they go on this huge spending spree. Comedy ensues. Carmen Electra falls into the wave pool from, like, you know, the glass ceiling in the fucking wave pool. She basically falls from the catwalk up there into the wave pool at the end of the film, which would kill any person, but not Carmen Electra.
No, because she got big old fucking titties and she banged Dennis Rodman. So
Hell yeah. So, and then I forget the ending to the film. It's some fucking wholesome bullshit with Swayze. But tragically, that's one of his last films he was ever in before he died.
so now
Now, I will introduce you to my character, which is me. Now, I went to a school called Progressive Academy when I did kindergarten, and we were chosen to be in the movie as a group of children who gets to go and sit on Santa's lap and tell Santa what we want for Christmas. And there's a solid, I don't know, 5-second shot of my class, and there's my dumbass face.
wait, what's this movie
Right.
called?
Right dead center. Christmas in Wonderland. The entire thing is free on YouTube.
That's
Oh my fucking god!
it's legit.
There's a solid bunch of frames with my face right dead center, like a fucking schmuck.
Oh my!
And I'm actually
fucking
currently banned from editing Wikipedia articles because I repeatedly kept going in and putting myself in the cast.
god. Man, I'm gonna, like, when this is over, I'm gonna watch this, and when I find that fucking scene with your
Oh,
dumbass
yeah.
head, that shit's getting
Just-
fucking thrown in here.
Okay, so just look for the guy. It'll be like somewhere in like the beginning portion of the movie. It's a guy with a bald head and a mustache saying, "Okay, children, say hello to Santa Claus," or some bullshit like that. And there's a big shot of me right by a tree with my fucking dumbass face right there.
Oh,
You know what's actually, like, kind of hilarious though? This shit's got 4.8 out of 10 stars on fucking IMDb.
I've
Hey,
seen
but
that.
hey, you
And
want
it
to
got
look at its
one
budget?
award nomination.
Hey,
Best
look at its budget. Look what it made. I want you to look at that real quick, buddy.
Christmas in Wonderland.
It made too fucking much, is what it made.
Yeah, you're probably
Where's
right.
its budget here? How do I find this shit? Are you in the, like, is your name listed in the cast, or?
Oh, it is not anymore. They keep deleting it. They caught on.
I want to read you the top review here.
Please do.
Oh, get the fuck out. How come I can't read the whole fucking thing? I'm only gonna have to be able to read you like a third of it because it gets cut. Top review. 1 out of 10 stars. Title. Worst movie ever.
Wow.
I got to see an advanced screening of this movie in Edmonton. Sadly, while it's good for a movie to be made in Edmonton, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. Worse than Police Academy, Mission in Moscow. Worse than Sylvester Stallone, Hogan comedy. And those are bad movies. I'm sure most direct DVD movies are better than this. And this is sad, as I do enjoy good Christmas movies. The script is terrible and doesn't give the actors much to work with, but only a few actors seemed as though they are not just reading lines. The movie is full of production placement, initially at their house with Apple products and a PSP in center screen, then at the mall with the kids going on a shopping spree. The West Edmonton Mall had terrible CGI makeover from the outside to make it seem magical, as it was painted in blue, gold, and pink.
It is not magical.
The first 5 minutes of mall footage was like a promo video for the mall. Although it is a great mall, you should all visit it. This is meant to be a movie, not an infomercial.
They put that in the review. You should
Yes.
go visit.
The love story in the movie is unbelievable. The older boy misses his girlfriend from LA, but luckily he finds an attractive girl with the same obscure name as his old girlfriend, who
Wow, I don't remember that
from
part.
LA and who has the exact same catchphrase as the boy does.
What?
He says
Catchphrase?
one line to her and they are instantly dating. It must have been love at first sight. There were a couple bright spots, though. Tim Curry played a Scottish Canadian Mountie.
I
He
love
forgot
Tim
people's
Curry.
names, and I did laugh when he called one of his helpers Rico when that was neither of their names. But this gag was used several times, and it grew tiresome by the end of the movie. Santa also made many appearances, making the whole family believe in him again. One part I can't get over, though, is the image of the North Pole. One of the boys opens a door supposedly to the North Pole. The next scene is very poor CGI animation. I think the whole audience was shocked by its lack of quality.
Hang
Must have
on.
hired a computer graphics student who hadn't finished the course yet, as it was beginner's level stuff. To conclude, while I got a free pass to the movie, I still felt somewhat shortchanged by all of it. I would have hated to have paid money to see it. Terrible. Thank you to Ducati _999 from November 29th, 2007 on IMDb.
How are there people that are giving this 10 out of 10 stars?
Does that exist? Well, it's probably people who were in my class. I'll be
There's
honest.
2 people.
Wait, so it made, holy fuck, it made $689 gross. That is all it says.
What?
It just says, I don't know if you'll, it just says $689 gross US and Canada, and then gross worldwide.
No. No.
Those motherfuckers broke even.
They did break even, but by $600.
Wow. I'm
that's the
gonna fucking level here, man. Like, if you don't have a girlfriend and you're on the Tinder scope there, man, fucking throw in your bio that you're in a movie with Patrick Swayze. You will get all the fucking pussy.
Oh, I know. I've
100%.
used it a couple times.
Did it work, or
I mean, yeah.
did you show them like you're like, that's I'm that moon-headed kid right there at the beginning of the shitty fucking straight to DVD movie?
Hey, it was in theaters, and that's why it made so little money. I have a physical hard copy of it at home somewhere. I gotta track it down.
Does a physical hard copy make you physically hard, or what?
I mean, a little bit copy.
Why did you just have to adjust yourself? You just thinking
I did.
about it?
I'm just bouncing up and down here in my seat.
Wow.
Man. I can't stop.
Wow.
Pleasant.
Okay. Well, let's move on from that. Wow, that was a roller coaster. I'm on a level. There were tears. I was actually fucking crying there. That was hilarious. I was not expecting that. But
It is one of my better stories.
Thank you for that.
That was, yeah.
We got one quick one here. It's been 8 months, Jared, since the last official podcast, not including the Lost Basement tapes of
The
Marvel
Lost
Ranking.
Ark.
Since the last podcast, Sea Shanty Shenanigans, which was the one of the episodes before this one. Now 8 months ago, we played a game, very poor constructed game made by myself called Sea Shanty or Craft Beer. You know, has your guys' thoughts on sea shanties changed at all? You know, you still think it's
It's a gimmick.
100%.
It's a gimmick.
Okay. So do you still think that there's not going to be a mainstream sea shanty in the next 5 years?
Tell you what, you get one in the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's what.
International or
I said Billboard Hot 100. I gave you the fucking. Come on, buddy.
okay, but can we just talk about how I did say that there was going to be a mainstream artist that did a sea shanty, and Nickelback from
You
Hannah, Alberta,
kiss my
did
ass.
cover the Wellerman. So I mean, technically, my me saying a mainstream brand like Post Malone or someone will do a sea shanty.
Hey, are you telling
Nickelback from Hannah, Alberta, the pride of Hannah, Alberta. Hannah is a small town, man. It's not very big. There's not a lot of good things have come out of Hannah,
including Nickelback?
including Nickelback. But Nickelback is there. People in Alberta don't just know Nickelback is world famous, and they did the Wellerman.
World infamous.
I'm gonna
maybe.
I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna chalk that up to a fucking win for Dak Mac here. So
Yeah, okay, buddy. You can
Anyways, Dan, what were you
chuck
saying?
up whatever wins you want.
What were you gonna say, Daniel?
I was just gonna say, but it's Nickelback. They're not mainstream. They're just junk.
So we're gonna
I
get
like how in the same breath you said famous artists such as Post Malone or Nickelback.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys
As if
remember?
those
Do you
are at
guys
all
remember what I said?
comparable.
Post Malone's name would be if he did a sea shanty.
Post me Hardies and shut the fuck up.
It'd be Post Me Hardies or Parlay Malone.
Oh my god.
Hey, puppets.
Oh.
I only have one more question left. This one's a good one because I think it's gonna get our brains rolling here.
That doesn't happen for me. But
Logistically, from a pure logistics standpoint, Sasquatch has to exist, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say he did at one point, but there's no ways around today.
Jared, they're still pulling organisms out of the fucking Amazon jungle that they have not discovered until this fucking point.
And you know what's a lot more dense?
What's saying that there's not a fucking 8-man creature walking around on 2 fucking legs somewhere in the wilderness? Anywhere in the world. It could be in fucking Siberia. That's a goddamn Yeti, which is a fucking Sasquatch.
Okay, but how many Sasquatch sightings are coming out of Siberia? 0.
How many people are in fucking Siberia?
Enough.
The most northern part of Siberia where the Yeti probably lives. There's not fucking enough people there.
You're saying probably. Where's your evidence, buddy?
I do sort of back this only for the fact that I also semi believe in like Loch Ness and shit.
100%.
To a degree.
There's too much ground and there's not enough exploration done on every fucking square inch of this earth to say that definitively something does not exist.
Well, we know. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying it doesn't exist right now. It did. It was called Gigantopithecus, and it went extinct. We have the fossils. I'm not fucking with you. That's its name is Gigantopithecus.
It's just that fucking the confident name drop there. Like I actually mad respect for that, man. Mad respect.
Fuck you. It's my trump card.
It's just a big fucking gorilla is all it is.
Yeah, and it was bipedal. That's the only thing. Which means it just walked on 2 legs for you,
I
Cody.
know what that fucking means, man. I live in Drumheller, you fucking idiot. We have a goddamn museum here. I know about the fucking bipedal shit.
Listen, man, we got a museum. That means I know things.
Lick my fucking ball sack, you goddamn cunt. Anyways, Daniel, back to what you were saying.
No, I mean, specifically Sam Squanch? No. Something relatively close and easily mistaken for 100%.
What about?
And it's same thing with like giant squids and shit like that.
Yeah,
not giants, but giant squids are real. But
megalodons.
Well, megalodons also existed, but
yeah,
they're not around right now.
Okay, what about if we're getting even more down the rabbit hole of those types of creatures? Because I do think that so Sasquatch in its form from your mom and dad's Sam Squanch is probably going to be different than your grandparents' Sam Squanch are probably going to be different than our kids' Sam Squanches. Because I mean, evolution is a thing, right? I mean, evolution is evolution. So
You mean the thing that takes millions of years in a large population, not a fucking endangered Sam
what I'm
Squanch
what
that
I'm
we've
saying
never seen?
what I'm saying is that maybe this
Shut
elusive
the
Sam.
fuck up. That's so stupid.
What I'm saying is, if you cunts would shut up, is that there's this possibility that Sam Squanch has been able to evolve through the changes. Just I don't mean like physically. I just mean through the changes in atmosphere and stuff like that. I think out of all of them, like Loch Ness, I think to me is a little bit less believable, just because of
Well,
once again how small of a the area is smaller than the entire world, because you got the Yeti, you got the Sam Squanch. But I mean, like, if we start talking like those types of creatures, like what about like Mothman?
no,
That
I think
shit's
it's all
fake, right?
local legend. I think someone saw some taillights on a dirt road and got spooked.
Well, they were
100%.
all, it was like what, in the 60s or 70s, like they were obviously
were
fucking,
on
they were on
LSD.
acid, or they were fucking dabbling in the devil's lettuce. Okay, one more. El Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Of chupacabra. I mean, it's possible because there's lots of tiny little predator animals, especially down in that southern region.
Yeah.
So something, yeah, like a coyote or something could have been mistaken for an El Chupacabra.
Chimamanga.
Snatched up a baby. Who knows, right?
It wasn't a baby, it was a whole bunch of sheep, but
Okay, well, yeah, it's probably just a coyote then.
but
That
it
makes
left
total
but
sense.
it left what, definitive fang marks?
Coyotes.
Coyotes don't leave, like, they would not just suck the blood out of a sheep. That's not what a coyote does, my guy.
Well, it's a Wendigo. I don't
It's a
fucking know what to tell
It's a
you.
vampire. Fuck it.
It's a vampire yoti.
That's right.
Okay, well that's all I had. I don't know if you guys over the course of this have come up with anything else you want to discuss, or if you had anything prior, but
Really?
did you meet Swayze?
I did not meet Swayze. I feel like Swayze was in Edmonton for all of 2 days when they filmed that movie. And I think it's pretty evident when you watch it that it was all filmed pretty quickly.
Okay, did you see Carmen Electra?
No, but I have some vague memory of Preston Lacey.
What about Tim Curry?
No, I don't remember Tim Curry. Dude, I was like fucking 5 when they filmed this, or 6. Or when did it come out? 2007, so it would have been winter of Yeah, I would have been like 6 years old when that was filmed.
Damn. I was gonna ask you what Swayze smelled like.
Oh, the Swayze Express, baby. Come on, man.
Jesus.
Ja Rule, Murder
When-
Reigns. He was
when
in
is
that.
this?
Uncredited as Detective Fitzgerald.
Is there
Hell
a chat
yeah.
in fucking? Oh, there is a chat in Zoom. Here we go. This picture is getting put in here.
Oh, what you got there, Daniel?
It's fucking wow.
Please tell me it was Jared.
It's fucking. It's incredible, is what it is.
Is it
There's
Jared?
no way.
Is it
There's
Jared's
no way you
moon
found
face?
that fucking picture.
Is it Moonface Jared?
There's no way you found that fucking picture.
No, not that. I wish. That'd be
I'll try and
fucking-
find it later. Let's see if I can send it to you, Cody.
He was in a movie called Skate Town, USA. Patrick Swayze was.
I mean, he was also in a movie called Christmas in Wonderland, shot in Edmonton. Clearly, his standards
go.
were not high.
Oh, just like
Wow.
the picture that I posted. That's Tim Curry,
Really?
2015.
Oh, you're gonna make me download this JPEG? You fuck.
Yeah, he had like a stroke.
No,
I-
why did
I
I
get-
not know this?
I gotta open my
It's
file.
like goddamn fucking what the
Oh
the fuck?
no. Oh, not Tim
what's
Curry.
happening here? Oh, there we go.
He looks like melted ice cream.
Randy Travis had a stroke too, and I didn't realize that. And I was wearing my Macho Man Randy Travis t-shirt, and then my dad's like, "That would be fun." I'm like, "Isn't this shirt hilarious?" And he's like, "It would be if he didn't have a stroke." And I'm like, "That's awesome. I didn't know he had a stroke."
Yeah, that's how he died, didn't he?
Randy
He-
Travis is still alive.
Macho Man?
No, not Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh.
Randy Travis, you fucking idiot. I have a t-shirt where Randy
Oh.
Travis is wearing Macho Man's like frilled jacket. He's like
see.
holding it up like
I
that.
got
It
you.
says Macho Man, Randy Travis, and they like put
Okay.
Randy Travis's face on top of it.
All I heard
Oh
was
my
Randy,
God.
and then it's Macho Man. I was like, oh, Randy Savage.
I'm the cream of the crop.
I was like, that dude's dead too.
Yeah, well, that's what you get happens if you do 8,000 pounds of coke.
Listen, we don't talk about that.
I mean,
Well,
would
now
you
that I
want-
feel that we've come around in this is full circle. We started talking about coke, and we're gonna end talking about coke here. Thanks guys for joining along in this wonderful time. Jared, I'm never gonna look at you the same way again. Honestly, every time I look at you, I'm gonna think about Patrick Swayze
Hell yeah.
and Tim Curry and how you never met them.
You're right. Hey,
Anyways,
were you in a
that's-
movie with them? That's the point.
no, but you never met them, so I don't even know. You were in a movie that they were in. You weren't in a movie with them. You were never in the same fucking room as them. You were
Alright.
in the same film.
That
Anyways,
counts.
this has been another episode of Monotony But Mostly Madness. We're gonna be trying to get on a more regular upload schedule here. This is cocksucker. This is Dan. That's Jared. I'm Cody. Anyways, tune in next time.
Talk about Patrick Swayze again.
No, I want to talk about the greatest up and coming fighter in the world. And no, I'm not talking about Jake Paul. I'm talking
You mean
about
Conor McGregor?
I'm talking about my boy fucking Hasbullah.
Hell yeah.
So tune in next time to hear Hasbullah. I want to talk to Dan about ghost stories because he wasn't on when we talked about ghosts last time, and we'll go from there.
Oh, stop. I don't want to fucking text to speech. Just let me look at the notification, you fucking whore.
That
you still hear my toilet?
No, there's no more toilet in the background. Man, me and one of the guys from work went absolutely fucking ham at the brewery tonight, and
You're fucked up.
no, I'm not fucked up. I had like 3 pints, and then we went for dinner because I haven't eaten all fucking day, and I had like 3 more beer. But
Well, there you go. Nice
I
little
have
roll.
coffee, so I mean that's all a guy needs. That'll
Coffee.
that'll all sober me up. My friends are all fucking pre-gaming.
Water's
at a
bad for you.
house.
Fish fucking water.
Dude, your beard is looking fine. I'm
mighty Hutteritis.
dude, you look like you know was it Chronicle, or was the first Narnia movie that had James McAvoy as the fucking
was.
senator?
Yeah.
Was.
I'm getting like major senator vibes.
Yeah, there we go.
You're like-
I
there you
can
go.
fuck with it.
You're like, soon as an orca man, all your hair will fall out and you'll once again be hairless.
You look like you're gonna proposition a white teenage 16-year-old girl to join your Amish sex cult.
I really like that
Water.
solid gulp there, like the. But I got a handful of stuff.
I don't really.
Jared, do you got anything?
Please? No.
Oh, fuck! Don't go.
Hell yeah. Look at my neck.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna level with you here.
I'm enjoying that.
Why is your focus set like that, Dan? That's horrific.
Like that? Or like that?
Hey,
Like
dude,
that. I don't
is
like
that
that.
is that milk crate in the back for the milk crate challenge?
Yes. I just seen a video about this today. Is this something that's been happening for a while, or is
I
this, like,
don't
brand new?
know. I just saw my first one here like earlier this week, but the best one I've seen so far is a fucking gender reveal milk crate challenge, and he gets to the fucking
Hell yeah.
top and then just fucking eats shit and throws a bowl of fucking dust. And then fucking someone's already died from it. I mean,
Hell
surprising
yeah.
or not,
Really?
but they're like the milk crate challenge has claimed its first victim, and I'm like, damn, Fox News, you all need to fucking simmer down, like Jesus Christ.
You know you fucked up when the cinnamon challenge is more deadly than your challenge. How many
Anyways,
people did the cinnamon challenge kill? I gotta look that up real quick.
I would bargain to say
I'm gonna say 76.
are we sticking in double digits? Yeah. I would say 48.
76. I'm gonna locked in. What is 76?
Just in fucking Jeopardy.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
It's a lot more than that.
No, it's only one, but it's not great.
What?
Singular.
Go on.
Singular. Okay, according to dying to love to know.com. There are no documented cases of people dying from the cinnamon challenge. However, there is one report of a 13-year-old boy who ended up in a coma as a result of the challenge, and the case of a 4-year-old boy who died from ingesting a large amount of cinnamon on accident.
How do you ingest a large amount of cinnamon on fucking accident? Like,
You can't even ingest a spoonful.
yeah, like, I mean, the cinnamon challenge made that pretty fucking blatantly obvious. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, you gotta want to do it. Like, it's gonna
He
suck.
was going for the high score, man. He was going for 2 spoonfuls.
he had like a fucking like soup ladle, and he's like, ah, they're never gonna see this coming.